Welcome to the darker side of Quahog. While Family Guy is known for its crude humor, shocking gags, and over-the-top satire, some fans believe there's more to this animated sitcom than meets the eye. Hidden beneath the jokes are eerie, even tragic secrets. Today, we're diving into 10 of the darkest Family Guy theories that might just ruin the show for you or make you see it in a whole new light. Viewer discretion is advised. 1. Stewie Griffin is dead, and everyone is in denial. Some fans believe that Stewie Griffin, the genius baby with a British accent and a penchant for violence, actually died during birth or shortly after. According to this theory, Stewie is a figment of Lois and Peter's imagination, a projection of the child they wish they had. That's why most adults in the series can't hear or understand him. His elaborate inventions and world domination plans, just the fantasies of grieving parents stuck in denial. This theory explains why Stewie never ages or grows, despite years of episodes. It also casts a haunting light on why Stewie seems so obsessed with mortality, identity, and even alternate versions of himself. His entire character arc might be one long metaphor for a family struggling to let go of a lost child, hiding their pain behind comedy and chaos. 2. Brian is Peter's conscience. What if Brian, the Griffin family's talking dog, is more than just a sarcastic alcoholic with a love for literature? Some theorists argue that Brian actually represents Peter's conscience, or rather, the last remnant of it. He's the only character who frequently calls Peter out on his bad behavior, often acting like the show's moral compass.
Lois told me there was some funny business.
Yeah, what of it?
Well, it's just, I can't help but feel a little betrayed, Brian. Lois is my wife, and, well, I mean, all the dry food I bought for you over the years?
Yeah, well, you don't deserve her, you know that?
Say what now?
You don't deserve her. She does nothing but give and give and give, and you repay her with selfishness and neglect. I mean, you've barely spent any time with her at all on this vacation.
When Brian dies in season 12, Peter goes into a downward spiral, and the family is more unhinged than ever. Though Brian comes back, this moment is symbolic. It's as if Peter's already weak sense of morality was lost, then momentarily revived but never fully restored. Brian's human-like qualities may not just be for laughs. They could be a dark reflection of Peter's fading decency. 3. Meg is abused and everyone ignores it. Meg Griffin is the family punching bag, often the victim of brutal jokes and emotional neglect. But what if it's not just for comedy? A chilling theory suggests that Meg is actually suffering from severe abuse, both at school and at home, and no one is willing to acknowledge it. Her constant degradation, lack of friends, and low self-esteem aren't just gags. They're cries for help. In some episodes, Meg snaps and lashes out violently, which could be signs of deep psychological trauma. Even when she tries to stand up for herself, the family quickly reverts to treating her terribly. It's not just poor writing, it's part of a dark cycle, symbolizing how victims of abuse are often ignored, dismissed, or gaslit by their loved ones. 4. Quagmire is a serial killer in disguise. Glenn Quagmire's sexual appetite is played for laughs. But what if it's masking something far more sinister? A popular theory speculates that Quagmire is actually a serial killer who uses his charisma to lure victims. Throughout the series, there are disturbing hints: a secret basement, missing women, and comments that seem to slip through the comedic cracks. In one episode, Peter finds a woman locked in Quagmire's basement. It's played as a joke, but is it really? Quagmire's charm, combined with his dark secrets and twisted moral compass, paints a picture that's more Dexter than Don Juan. If this theory is true, then Quagmire isn't just creepy. He's a full-blown predator hiding behind a grin. 5. The Griffins are in purgatory. This fan theory flips the entire premise of Family Guy on its head. What if the Griffins are actually dead and stuck in purgatory? The town of Quahog, with its bizarre physics, surreal time loops, and cartoonish logic, could be a limbo-like realm, where the family is doomed to relive the same patterns over and over. The lack of aging, continuity errors, and bizarre events that are never remembered supports this theory. Stewie's time travel devices and alternate universes might represent their subconscious trying to escape or understand their purgatory. If true, every episode isn't just a comedy, it's a repetition of eternal punishment, where no one can truly grow or move on. 6. Peter Griffin has a degenerative brain condition. Peter's intelligence seems to fluctuate wildly sometimes. He's clever, other times dangerously idiotic. Some fans believe Peter is suffering from a degenerative brain disorder, like dementia or CTE, from past injuries. His bizarre behavior, memory loss, and erratic mood swings aren't just part of the show's slapstick, they're symptoms. This would also explain why his relationships, decisions, and even personality seem to regress over time.
All right, Meg, you got a feel for the controls. Now give it a little gas.
Oh, great, it's here. That mirror I bought on eBay. Oh my God!
Joe, my God, what happened?
You just ran over me, you bastard! I don't know where you got that thing, but I'm impounding it!
Look at you. You look like a half-empty...
Peter had moments of tenderness and coherence. Modern Peter? Chaotic, forgetful, even cruel. If he is suffering from brain damage, it makes the show's humor a little more tragic, watching a man mentally unravel episode after episode. 7. Lois is a sociopath. Lois Griffin often plays the role of the normal one, but what if she's even more twisted than the rest of the family? This theory claims that Lois is a covert sociopath who hides behind a calm facade. From cheating on Peter multiple times to casually partaking in violence, her character shows flashes of cruelty and coldness that go ignored. Some episodes even feature Lois killing people, committing crimes, or showing no remorse for her actions. If she's truly a sociopath, then her mom role is just a disguise, and she might be the puppet master behind the Griffin family's dysfunction. Is she pretending to hold the family together while secretly tearing it apart?
Rupert, it was like a nightmare. Lois came at me like a wild animal. I had no way to defend myself. Mother, I'm sorry I went against your wishes. I'm sorry I misbehaved, Mother. I'm sorry I misbehaved.
8. Chris Griffin has a split personality. Chris often comes off as dim-witted and oblivious. But what if that's only part of the story? There's a theory suggesting Chris suffers from dissociative identity disorder. His sudden changes in tone, behavior, and interests might be more than random. He could be battling hidden personalities. We've seen Chris act violently, overly intelligent, or disturbingly strange, often without explanation. Combine this with his mysterious relationship with the evil monkey in his closet, which was later revealed to be real, and it raises serious questions. Is Chris's mind fracturing under trauma? If so, the show has masked a disturbing mental health narrative behind goofy teen antics. 9. Stewie is gay and struggling with identity. While Stewie's sexuality has been the butt of many jokes, this theory suggests something deeper. Stewie isn't just flamboyant for laughs. He's a closeted gay child struggling with identity in a toxic, emotionally abusive household. His aggression, flamboyance, and obsession with control could stem from repressing who he truly is. In several episodes, Stewie expresses confusion or fear about his attractions, only to laugh it off or change the subject.
One last piece of advice. Remember, listen to her body and respond the way you'd want her to respond to you.
Okay, thanks. That's very helpful.
You'll be a wonderful lover, Brian.
What are you doing?
Oh, sorry, you just had a little, something.
But under the surface, his entire character may be a dark commentary on the trauma of growing up queer in an unsupportive environment. His time machines, clones, and alternate realities? All coping mechanisms to escape his real self. 10. The show is a simulation, and the characters know it. Some fans believe Family Guy is set inside a simulated world, and the characters are slowly becoming aware of it. The fourth wall breaks. meta humor, and cutaway gags are more than comedy, they're glitches in the simulation. Stewie's inventions, Brian's intelligence, and the show's loose continuity hint that the characters are starting to realize they're not in a real world. This theory takes a sinister twist. When you consider how the characters react, many descend into madness, denial, or absurd behavior. Maybe they know they're being watched. Maybe they know nothing matters. It turns Family Guy into an existential horror story where everyone is trapped in an endless loop for the audience's amusement. So, which theory messed with your head the most? Whether you see them as fun fan fiction or twisted truths. These theories show that even in the wild world of Family Guy, there's room for deeper, darker meaning. Let me know in the comments what theory you think could be true, or if you have your own to share. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell for more videos that explore the strange side of your favorite shows. See you next time in the shadows of Quahog.